Good afternoon, school principals and leaders. My presentation today aligns with two standards from the Australian Institute for Teaching and School Leadership. They are Standard 3, Focus Area 3.3, to use teaching strategies, and Standard 4, Focus Area 4.1, supporting student participation. My first teaching strategy today is direct instruction. Some of the key features of direct instruction are: there is a controlled time frame for instructional activities. There is organisation and control over the order of the activities in the classroom. There are predetermined learning outcomes and success measures for the students. There is a high level of academic achievement by students, and there is ongoing and clear feedback which is provided to students. Direct instruction works best when a learning topic constitutes an instructional approach. The learning context needs to be skills oriented and it needs to be teacher directed. This teaching strategy strongly highlights the need for small group and face-to-face instruction by teachers. Here, teachers use carefully structured lessons in separating cognitive skills into small sections so that they can be taught in a deliberate order. Subsequently, students learn with clear goals and outcomes in mind. Direct instruction is a great way to add factual and structured information to a student's learning. It is an easy way for students to learn, and it reduces the stress that the students may have when discovering information for themselves. With a planned strategy such as this, teachers are more likely to cover the key points for the students to remember instead of skirting around the important things. It has been proven through numerous studies that directly controlled instructional approaches such as direct instruction lead to deep levels of learning. Direct instruction contributes to a successful and effective teaching practice by providing the children with the foundation blocks they need in order to pursue independent forms of learning. The key to a well-delivered teaching practice is to show the students how to take on self-development. This strategy serves as an effective tool for teachers to provide information and develop step-by-step skills in students. Direct instruction can also work well in practice as it can provide the teachers with an opportunity to introduce other teaching methods. Teachers may use this strategy to involve students in the construction of knowledge they need for future lesson plans. My next teaching strategy is group work. Some of the key features of group work are: it gives every student the opportunity to become active participants in their own development and learning. Group work can help students develop the following skills: collaborative and cooperative skills, self-development skills, social interaction, interpersonal and communication skills, and critical thinking and problem-solving skills. Students have the opportunity to learn from others and take in different points of view. It is also a great way of dividing work, saving time, and increasing productivity. One of the contexts in which group learning works best is project-based work. Project work for younger age students is classroom-based work where an individual isn't able to complete the work by themselves. The project is set so students have the opportunity to collaboratively work together, each contribute their own input, learn from each other and achieve the same result. In this learning context, most of the time there are specific guidelines which the students need to follow in order to successfully complete the work. For example, a student may be required to work with a minimum of 2 other classmates. Each student must contribute the same amount of input. The group may also need to carry out 2 collaborative class discussions before the project is due. Students participating in group work improve the overall quality of their learning. It gives students a chance to redefine their own understanding of theories and ideas through peer discussion and interaction. Group work and assessment helps students gain a sense of responsibility. As the students are working together, their input or lack of input will affect the group and other members within the group. Group work develops the following skills in students which significantly contribute to their learning: higher order thinking and analysis skills, and an increase in interaction and cooperation skills. Research shows that students working cooperatively are more academically successful than those working on their own. Group work involves tackling problems together, with multiple students tackling the one problem. The approach they take may be more interesting and thought-provoking, which can be a refreshing and productive thing for teachers. Group work can be effective when there aren't enough project topics for individual students to focus on. For example, there are 30 Year 4 students, yet the teacher only has 10 different topics for the kids to work on. In this case, the teacher can split the kids into groups of 3, receive a better standard of work, and not have as many topics to mark come the end of the project. When students work in groups, they become more motivated and less reliant on the teacher when it comes to problem solving and critical thinking. Essentially, group work frees up the teacher so they can get more tasks done during a school day. Thank you for listening to my presentation.